My husband 32M and I 32F have been married 4 years and together for 7. And until recently, I believed we had a stable, loving relationship built around mutual support and shared life goals. About 14 months ago, he began strongly pushing for a baby, even though I did not feel ready. As I was finally thriving professionally, we had just purchased our first condo, and our lifestyle was not particularly child-friendly. I did become pregnant, but the experience was deeply miserable for me, both physically and emotionally. I felt disconnected from the pregnancy and from myself, which led me to seek therapy. By the 6th month, I had genuinely begun to feel excited about becoming a mother, and my husband and I were in a much better place after a difficult period caused by my earlier detachment. Then everything collapsed without warning. Around 7 months into the pregnancy, our son was stillborn, and I suffered severe medical complications that doctors later said make future pregnancy extremely unlikely, if not impossible. My husband was devastated in a way I had never seen before. But with individual therapy and time, we both appeared to stabilize and rebuild our daily lives. Last night, he approached me and said he still desperately wants a child and that he forgives me for losing our son. He acknowledged that I likely cannot conceive again, but emphasized that he is physically capable of fathering a child, as though that alone solved the problem. I explained that our realistic options would be adoption or medical surrogacy using donor eggs, both of which are extremely expensive and not feasible for us financially right now. He then suggested there might be another solution, which immediately made me uneasy. When I asked what he meant, he told me about a female coworker he has known for years. This coworker knows all about our marital struggles and my medical issues. Information he shared during drinks while I was working an overnight shift, which already felt like a violation of my privacy. He said she offered to donate her eggs and carry a pregnancy for us, which initially sounded almost unbelievably generous. However, the condition was that he would have to impregnate her the natural way, meaning repeated sexual intercourse during ovulation until pregnancy occurred. He claimed he confirmed this later by text when they were sober, and she allegedly replied that she would love to have your baby, wording that struck me as deeply unsettling. I was shocked that he even entertained the idea, let alone seemed excited by it. I was equally disturbed that this woman would propose something so intimate without ever meeting me. When I expressed discomfort and said that if we ever pursued surrogacy, I would want a clinical, anonymous process to avoid emotional complications, he dismissed my concerns entirely. He declared that having a child with him was non-negotiable and that this arrangement would be the most cost-effective option, implying that my refusal would be selfish. He told me that if I truly loved him and wanted a baby with him, I would agree to this. I tried to explain that I am not ready for parenthood and that I am deeply uncomfortable with him having sex with another woman, regardless of the stated purpose. He minimized this, saying it would be meaningless physically and that I was overreacting. He also claimed he had sacrificed while I pursued my career and that I owed him this in return. Today, I looked up this coworker online and saw that she is extremely attractive, which intensified my anxiety and suspicion about her motives and his enthusiasm. I cannot understand what she would gain from such an arrangement, nor why my husband shared such private details with her in the first place. The entire situation feels surreal, invasive, and profoundly destabilizing to my sense of trust in our marriage. I am questioning not only this proposal, but also whether there are deeper issues in our relationship that I failed to see before. Part of me worries I am overreacting, while another part feels alarm bells I cannot ignore. After losing our baby last year, I now feel pressured to accept something that feels fundamentally wrong to me. Am I unreasonable for refusing, or is this as bizarre and concerning as it seems to me?